Hello everyone and welcome to WordPress User TV. Today I'll be answering subscriber questions. So we're going to kick off the show with the first question, which comes from Jojo Togo 10, and he says, "Hey Mac, watching all your great content you're putting out, I've made a few DIVI sites. The problem is how to start getting clients. Could you offer a couple of tips for getting clients? A video will be better." Sure. Now, I'm going to share with you my journey of how I became a freelance designer and eventually started my own company. So the first thing is you need to let people know that you know how to design websites. So this starts off by creating a portfolio. So now you may ask, how can I create a portfolio without clients? Now, here's what I did. I went out there and found 5 very good companies in my local area. So what I did is I offered to design these websites for free. Okay, I know it sounds crazy, but you have to start somewhere. So the reason why you want to start off with these free websites is because you want to have a portfolio and also some recommendations. So if you do a very good job, obviously the people that you're designing these websites for are going to be very happy and they will recommend you. And also you can go around and show these websites that this is what you can do. So that is a great tip if you want to get started. Design websites for free for about 5 companies. But these companies that you need to choose are companies that are pretty popular in your area, if you can, because obviously the more traffic that goes to these websites or the more people that visit these websites, the better, because obviously they are built by you. And most companies, if you offer to design these websites for free, they will allow you to put a link on the bottom of the website on the footer credits, which says designed by, and then you can just put your company name or your name. So that's how you get that exposure. So that's the first tip. The second tip is post your work online. So this is a continuation of what I mentioned earlier on, where you create your portfolio. So ideally, you want to have a blog or some sort of a website where you can display your work. So what you want to do is to put all the websites that you've designed all on your website. By doing that, you're actually showing people that you can design these websites, and you can always direct people to that particular website, which is your website, of course, because when you talk to people, whether it's networking events, whatever it is, it's very hard to show unless it's on a screen. So by saying to them, look, here's my business card, go to this website and you can see some of my work. That's why you want to do it. And if you're doing a very good job of designing your website, then obviously they'll see that you're talented and they would like to work with you, which is good. Now, let's go on to the third tip, which is teach. I know this sounds crazy, but I had a discussion when I went to one of these networking events. And I gave an example and I said, look, if you're looking for a plumber or someone to repair, that repairs cars, like a local garage or something, what would you prefer? Would you like to prefer to go onto Google and just search, for a plumber or for someone that can repair your clutch in your car? Or would you rather see a video of someone explaining how to do it? Well, now this gentleman I was talking to said, well, if I'm fixing cars, I want to make money by servicing the car. Why would I be showing people how to do it? Because they'll do it themselves. And my answer to that is, look, that video acts as it's a psychological thing. If you see someone saying, this is how I built this website, and these are the steps that I took, indirectly, you're saying you know what you're doing. And majority of these people anyway will not go and work on their car because it's not easy. They need years of experience in order for them to do that. Just like these videos I create on how to design websites, you have to be following these videos, for quite a while for you to really grasp, how to do it. You can't just watch one video and claim to be, the best designer out there. It's a process you have to learn. Now, majority of people don't have that patience. I'm one of them. If I can see that someone can fix my car, I'll just take it there and get it fixed. By the time I start finding the tools and going under the car, and what if I make a mistake? It's going to cost me more. So I'll say, look, I'll just spend that £50 and just get someone to fix it. So by you teaching, you are indirectly saying to people, you know what you're doing and you can do a very good job of that. So if you're showing your face, people get to know who you are and they can have some sort of an idea of what sort of person you are, which is also good, rather than just meeting someone that you haven't met before. So that's a great advantage. So teaching is actually very, very good. Create some quick videos about your process and how you do things, and these also help you in your freelance work. Now, the fourth one now is try and find some local networking events in your area. I know there's meetup.com. I'm not sure, obviously, you're watching from different parts of the world, but if you can look locally, for these meetups and, offer your services and network with people, that'll be really, really good. Now, one other thing that you could also do is if you could go to your Chamber of Commerce and go there and try and get some speaking opportunities where you talk about design to like-minded people that have businesses or want to go into business. That's one way you can really step up and show what you can do. Now, provided that you have the first thing that we spoke about initially, which is your portfolio, it's now easier for you to speak and then say, go to my website, which is such and such and such. And then, these people can actually go to your website and see your portfolio. So those are the stages that I recommend. Design websites for free, about 5 to build your portfolio, and then start doing some networking and also, put in a bit of teaching. Now, here's another thing that I didn't use myself when I started off freelancing, which is posting your stuff on Instagram or Pinterest. Now, these sites were not really popular when I started freelancing. These sites are really, really good because people can see, your work, they can love it, they can like it. So the more popular you get and the more you post on your social media channels, the more you're really putting your work out there to say, look, I'm a designer, this is what I can do. So I really recommend going on social media and putting your work out there, and even going to Behance as well and putting your work out there. It really, really, helps. Okay, so let's move on to the next question, which comes from Philip Haslam. And he says, how do you make this coming soon page the landing page of your main URL? Okay, so I created a tutorial where I designed a coming soon page. So the question here is, how do you make that coming soon page become the main page which people see when they visit your website? Okay, so for this, I'll have to do a quick how-to and show you how it's done. Okay, so I'm over here on my brand new website, and by the way, if you install your Divi on a brand new site, this is what you get. You just get this blog. So what you want to do here is to log into your website admin dashboard. So I'm just going to log in, and I'm just going to create a coming soon page. So I'm going to come over here, click on add new, and I'm going to call this page coming soon. Okay, use the Divi builder. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to add some dummy content to just make it look like a coming soon page. Okay, so I'm going to add my columns, so single column, and I'll just add some text, and the text just says coming soon. Okay, let's put our text in here. Okay, coming soon. Then I'm just going to go into my design here, click on my text, dark is fine, and I'm going to center it, make it massive, and then I'm just going to change my font here and my text color. Let's choose something different. Okay, all right, so that's looking good. I'm just going to go ahead and save that. So I'm going to put in one more module, which is our countdown timer, just to make it look cool. Okay, so let's say 29th, so it's going to count down to 21 days. I could add a title here, but I'm just going to leave that as it is. Design, and then, in fact, let's go to our background, and let's not use the background. But then when we come here to the text, we need to make our text dark so we can see it. In fact, let's add margins. So I'm going to say 100. Okay, so that's cool. And then over here, I'm going to do the same, come over here to spacing, and I'm going to add 100 at the top. Right, so let's say this is our coming soon page, it's counting down, but obviously if you want to create a much better looking coming soon page, I will link my tutorial in those show notes below. It's just that I didn't have this page anymore, so that's why I decided to create a brand new one. Okay, so I'm going to save this now, and we're going to make this our main page. Okay, so I'm going to exit the Visual Builder. Now, so what you want to do, now that we have this coming soon page, is to come over here to our dashboard, go to Settings, click on Reading. So here our website is set up as a blog. So what you want to do is to come here to Static Page. So this option here would say it's Front Page. This is where you need to select the page you need to be the landing page. So in this case, it's the Coming Soon page. Click on Save Changes. So now when we go to our website, like that, the Coming Soon becomes the default page, and you can see here at the top, this is our main landing page. Now, this won't work if the page is not created. So if you do it the other way around, where you're trying to add the page and then create the page later, that wouldn't work. So you have to create the page first and then assign that page as your main landing page. Okay, so thanks a lot, guys, for posting your questions. This is really good. It makes the whole channel interactive, so it's fantastic. So I recommend all you guys out there who are watching these videos, do post your questions, and I'll do my best to create some videos similar to what I've done today. And also, if you're brand new to designing websites, well, I've got you covered. First of all, I can give you access to my WordPress course. This is a full WordPress course, and also the DIVI Blueprint course. Now, DIVI Blueprint just pretty much covers everything that you need to know about DIVI. So it's a very good starting point, and I recommend using DIVI, obviously, because of its ease of use and also its workflow. I mean, it really is, it's fantastic. So I can give you access to these two courses if you buy your hosting through my affiliate link, which again, you'll get 57% discount if you sign up using my affiliate link. So that will give you, a free course and also a discount on your hosting. Now, if you already have your hosting, no problem. I can give you a 70% discount if you buy my DIVI course through my link, which I'll provide in the show notes below. But in order for you to get your 70% discount, you need to use the coupon code DV70, which I'll also link in the show notes below. Okay, so that does it for today's show. Stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe so that you can be updated when I create new videos similar to what you've seen today. Until next time, keep watching and see you soon.